Yes, we get a lot of misconceptions and large stigma. There's a large stigma about mental illness, especially schizophrenia, and it's from Hollywood. We can't do too much about what Hollywood does or say, but we can try to lessen the stigma in Canada, locally and federally in our country, and locally in New Brunswick.
I know a person who had a great career. She dealt in banking. She was assistant manager. She worked for the federal government for 16 years. And bang, all of a sudden, she had problems with mental health.
Là, j'ai remarqué que il y avait personne qui était à l'abri de ça, parce que j'ai vu du monde qui était de toutes les classes, j'ai vu du monde qui de toutes sortes de métiers différents.
Well, there's a lot of myths out there. One of them, a big one, is that most of us are dangerous, like we're all stalkers, we're all violent, when in reality, most of people that are mentally ill are not violent. If we are anything like, most of us are suicidal. We wouldn't want to hurt, most of the time we don't want to hurt anybody, See, that contributes to a lot of unemployment. Most of us want to work, but the system is rigged or fixed that if you want to work and you're on a disability or a limited income, if you want to work, you only get a little bit more money. But if you want to work, they might take a big chunk out of your check, out of your check, and it shouldn't be done. That shouldn't be done, because we need the extra, a little extra to, to make ends meet.
Une chose qui est difficile, c'est que tu perds du monde autour de toi. Ça, c'est vraiment difficile. Parce que le monde, ils ont peur. Ils ont peur de toi, ils ne savent pas ce qui va se passer, puis il y a du monde qui ne veulent pas rien savoir.
In Moncton, there's the mental health clinic, and there's private services, but there's a lot of good counselors and psychologists in Moncton, but some of them, they don't know how to treat or approach you to help, and it shouldn't just be all pills. Pills are necessary evil, but you need a lot of therapy, there needs to be a lot of other programs and resources available, not just pills, not just counseling. There needs to be a lot more counselors, though, in the system too, and a lot of it is due to lack of funding for mental health.
I found that coming here to Moncton, there's a wider variety of centers that you can go to. For example, I go to one center which is called Our Place. I go to another center, that's a center, it's in French, it's Place Émotionnelle du Support. And in both places, there are great people. We play games, we play bingo, we play cards. There's a great support system there. And if you want to talk to someone, the directresses are there, they'll take you in the office, they'll shut the door, and they'll talk to you. The hospitals, they are great. If you go there with a problem that you want someone to talk to, there's always social workers there that will come and you will talk to them. Social services is great for that in Moncton, because you call them, they will also come. If you can't get there, like when there was a bus strike, they would come to your home to talk to you.
Oh yes, there's a couple of groups, good clubs in Moncton that to go to. There's GSEI, which is the Le Groupe Support Emotionnel, and there's the Our Place, and it's just clubs where you get together and talk and do activities. and it's just a great place to unwind and get to know other people and share your problems, and also, you know, just to go out and go out and enjoy yourself.
Telling me that there's some people who are sick, and Jen gave some program to help them go and have a kind of thing to do. And I was one of them who participated in one of those programs, and I learned to be functioning as a member as well as society in today. And it was not always easy, but
Okay,
I
when
did
we go
it.
to our place, we have activities every day. We have skip-bo tournaments, we play games, we do crafts, we play bingo, we go to movies, we go play mini golf. We do all kinds of activities at our place.
I learned that everybody has some ability, and some of the people they need a little bit of guidance. And as a member, I had a little bit of guidance, but there's a few things I did that was on my part.
And once a year, this is something that I want to mention, they have what they call mindscapes. It's through all New Brunswick. We do drawings. We send 4 into Fredericton, they pick 2. Last year it was in Bathurst, the year before it was in Fredericton. This year it'll be in Moncton, where all the centers in the province, anyone that sent a picture and comes to last year it was in Bathurst at the Atlantic Coast. Okay, your hotel is paid, you have a banquet, you have a reception, and all your drawings are all on the walls. And they stay there for 2 months. And you get a name tag that says you're an artist. So that this year it's supposed to be in Moncton. They're looking for a place to set up in Moncton. So that is one thing that the centers, all in New Brunswick, do that once a year. It's called Mindscape. So everybody gets together. That's one thing I want to mention. That's a nice thing too, because you see everybody once a year, and that's put on by all the centers in New Brunswick. And what we did at Christmas this year at our place, we had a Christmas Eve dinner on Christmas Eve. So people that were alone got to come and all have Christmas Eve dinner together. That was really nice.
We usually have bingo, and this year in some trip, and he's trying to give the member not too much to cost because they are social services, a lot of them. And as a member of me, I went like that. I don't want to talk too much because I got cancer, so it was a time that I couldn't go because I was sick. And as a member, I talked on the radio a long time ago, about 10 years ago, I say, and I did a book, and I got another one who was in Our Voice and going to the world. And Eugene has been a part of my life, and I am faithful and I'm happy that he's right now.
Yeah, part-time job, say, to start, and to keep the extra money that we have instead of taking a big chunk, raising the rent or whatever, because we have a lot of bills to pay. They should not do that. We should keep the extra money that we have, and also the disability, not to take a big chunk out. What is the use of working for a little bit of money when you need all that money to live, to try to get out of the system, get out of social assistance?
I would like the group to say to Eugene, maybe have a meeting and ask him if there would be possible in the government of New Brunswick to give funds so the people of the member of Eugene, they could have more to help them financially and morality. I'm talking about sensitively, and I think Eugene is trying very hard to do that through the years, and he's still
C'est de
doing.
respecter le choix de la personne, que la personne peut choisir où elle veut rester, tu sais, qu'elle a son mot à dire là-dedans. C'est comme moi, j'ai été chanceux. Puis je dis pas au monde qui l'ont fait, je dis c'est pas de votre faute, à vous autres. Je dis merci beaucoup parce que c'est une chance inouïe d'avoir un logement comme ici. Parce que tu es sûr que tu as un toit sur la tête, tu peux manger, tu peux vivre normalement.